wasting no more time. I'm just another heart in need of rescue, waiting on love's sweet charity. And I'm gonna hold on for the rest of my days. And I know what it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. And here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter I was born to walk alone. And I made up my mind, I ain't wasting no more time. And here I go again, here I go again, here I go again, here I go. And I know what it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. And here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter I was born to walk alone. And I made up my mind, I ain't wasting no more time. And here I go again on my own, going down the
Music. Okay, we're going to get this started now. It's the same as always that I do each time. I use this particular website. It's a random name picker to import this huge list of names that I'm going to show you shortly. From these, there's 116 entries this time. So I take this, I add your name to this as we get the entries. The league entries here, you can see everybody gets 2. I have to manually write these, so I don't actually write your name twice. I just write the list, copy the list, and then paste it. So somebody like Anthony, because it's spelt wrong, just here, will appear further down here. And then we have our Patreon contributors on top of that. So I'll just very quickly go through the names, just to show everyone can see here. So Tyler, Felix, John, Oliver answered a number of podcast questions. There's quite a few podcast questions at the top. Then we switch to the single answer podcast questions. Then we have all our league entries. Everybody gets 2. And we get into our Patreons. So Felix, Marcus, Dylan, Lorenzo, Devon, all top tier patrons. Michael, Chris, Emerson, Paul, Bob, second tier, and then Will, Oliver, Ryan, and myself a third tier. I just mentioned that you had to have made a contribution on the 1st of April to qualify as a Patreon. So if you signed up after the 1st of April, you would be in the next one. Our prizes this month are thanks to Bob Debonese, who picked them up at a GP quite some time ago. I've still got them in the folder. We have from Steve Argyle. These are play sets. There's 2 cards behind each one. So we have Glistener Elves and Monastery Swiss Spear from Steve Argyle. From Zack, Stella. It's a playset of Counterspell and a playset of Negate. Ken Meyer Jr. is a bit of a bonus. It's a playset of Dark Rituals, a playset of Curd Apes plus 2 tokens. And somewhere around here, I won this prize last month, which I donated back. can't find it now, but I do have it. It's a playset of Duress and a playset of Terminate signed by Lucas Graciano. So as always, what I'm going to do is as I showed you just before, I've input these names here. I push this button 5 times, and then the 6th time is the winner. And so what we're going to do, because we have 4 different artists and there's no clear 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, I'm going to jot down who gets them in order. So whoever gets drawn first gets to choose the artist first. Whoever gets second gets the choice of the 3 that's left over. Whoever gets third gets the choice of the last 2. And then the final artist is only open to Patreon contributors. So I remove all of, you can see here the reasons. So Razvan gets for published, Paksan gets for league. I remove every single one that's not for Patreon. The final draw is only for Patreon contributors. So here we go. We're about to start. Make sure this is working properly. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is push this 5 times, and then the 6th person will be our first winner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so the next name to appear is our first winner. Tony Wachols qualifies through the league. Okay, I'm going to push it 5 times again to get our second winner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next name to appear will be our second winner. Jordan Berkeley, again through the league. Also, I forgot to mention, for the 3 prizes, we share them out, so if you've won the prize once, you can't win it twice. If you've won the prize as the first 3, you can also win it as a Patreon. So the only way to get it twice is to be a Patreon and to win it. So yeah, Dylan's after some pauper stuff, so hopefully Dylan's actually in it twice, so he's got Patreon and league here. So this is our last main draw. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next name will win the final lot. Me again. Mine's going to be donated back again to the group, so it'll be included in the prizes next month. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, and also with my one, I will just take whatever's left over, so the other 3 people will get the picks. I'm going to remove all of these names, and now I'm only going to take the Patreons, which are on the bottom, up to there. Input this in here, so that you can see it's all Patreons from here. You can see I can randomly pick a name. Okay, I'm going to push 5 times for the final one now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the next name to appear is the winner. Lorenzo. I think Lorenzo has literally won every single raffle we've had. But congratulations to him anyway. So our 4 winners, the first is Tony Wachols, second is Jordan Berkeley, myself is 3rd, and Lorenzo is 4th. So again, my one will be whatever's left over after Tony, Jordan, and Lorenzo pick, and then it'll be added to the prizes for next month. Although I will have to confirm what they are. I think it's going to be a playmats next time. But thanks for joining me.